Testing, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Seems to be working. Hi, Mandy. How are you? Did you quit coffee? Tea works.
I drink tea all the time.
Tea counts.
I quit coffee. How many years ago did I quit coffee? It's been a long time.
2 or 3.
No, it's been longer than that.
I thought it was long. I guess it's at least.
Yeah, but believe it or not, tea actually has more caffeine in it. But my doctor said
She says she quit caffeine.
Yeah, tea actually has double the caffeine.
Don't drink tea.
Yeah.
Morning, Twisted Skipster. How are you?
Chamomile tea is fine. I mean, obviously there's no caffeine in that, but
that's true.
You might fall asleep.
Chamomile tea in Sunday mornings. That's very chill.
You can also, if you have your own tea ball, it's a very nice calming mix for like a Sunday morning. Catnip, believe it or not, chamomile, and then let that seep for about 2 minutes in the boiling water, and then put a fresh of sprig lavender over the top, and it's just the aromatics are wonderful. You'll have a nice, relaxing morning.
And I agree. Decaf coffee is a lie.
I like decaf coffee because I still like the taste of coffee once in a while, but I don't like, me staying up till tomorrow.
It's a lie.
That's not a lie. Even medicated, I still am awake.
Decaf coffee is a lie.
Oh. It's a fib. It's fibbing. No, actually, it's not a lie because it says decaf right on the fucking can.
Yeah, I hear you there, Skipster. I've been, I don't know, a coffee connoisseur for about ever.
Since your mother let you drink coffee. Actually, believe it or not, they used to let me when I was little drink a cup of coffee before school.
That's because your attention deficit.
2 Sudafed. Yeah, because of my attention deficit. 5 cups of natural caffeinated coffee is equal to 1 5-milligram Ritalin tablet.
Yeah, so that's why.
I wasn't taking a thermos to school, though.
Well, that's good.
It would have been nice.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with coffee in the bloodstream. Just saying. I'm just putting that out there. Don't feel bad about that.
Coffee, tea, hot chocolate, whatever the warm beverage is in the morning, hey.
Or cold beverage, or, maybe you're dehydrated and you like it that way. You don't want to have a drink, but, hey, if you're here, you're waking up most likely. Unless, time zones are a bitch. Maybe you're getting ready to go to bed.
You know what's good when you're short on sugar? You take the hot chocolate and you take the coffee, if you're a coffee drinker, and you put that together. I did that in HCJ. And it just tastes so good. Because you got the creamer right there in the hot cocoa.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's a good little trick if you're low on sugar and you need to save your sugar.
Also, yes, energy drinks. Love energy drinks. Energy shots are okay. They're gone too quick. I prefer my energy drinks. Those 5-hour energies and stuff.
They taste terrible.
I don't mind the taste, but I won't combine them with coffee and energy drinks. You can overdo. Yes. If you're used to it, I mean, whatever, do you? But
it can be bad for your heart.
For me, it's too much.
If you do your research into the energy shots,
and I like Coca-Cola,
you will go and if you have too many of them, they are really bad for your heart.
Sorry, we're looking for my allergy meds. They should be around here someplace.
I don't want him blowing up, to a balloon.
Worst come to worst, stream will be over in an hour. I'll just run to the store and just go grab more. It's not the end of the world.
You know what
Tweakers?
Is?
I honestly love Red Bull. I don't always drink Red Bull. I drink store brand Impact energy drinks from Stewart's here because they're good and they're cheap. Monsters make me crash. I don't like how I feel after I drink a Monster
You
like
used to
4
drink
hours later.
Monster a lot.
I know I did.
And
then it started to bother me.
To fuck with you. Screw with you.
Red Bull is amazing. Absolutely love Red Bull. A lot of good energy with it, and there's no crash.
And it comes in blueberry.
It does come in blueberry, but they don't make the big 20-ounce cans in blueberry. That's upsetting.
We'll have Diane write a note. Diane is my stepmother, who can turn a good morning note and making it sound like screw you. Your Zyrtec is now behind your coffee.
Oh. Hey, look at that. I found it.
Yeah, it's a man for you.
Now my allergy
look, it's
meds.
behind there. Honey, I can't find the orange juice. It's behind the milk.
Love you too, dear. So we got a surprise coming this week. This coming Saturday. Energy drinks. Yeah, the blue agave full throttles. I've had those actually, and full throttle's not bad. Those I like them. The fruit punch too. It's also very good. But yeah, surprise coming this week. I'm sure that some of you have noticed that we are returning to Dreamscape this Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and do a special promotion stream Monday or Tuesday of this week, so tomorrow or the day after. But the book is live. There is a new book written by Doughboy420 and myself. Doughboy penned the first 2 Dreamscape series, and he let me write the 3rd series. And all of them are in the book. There is, I guess you could say, 2 endings. There's a false ending. That's the point to which I'm going to narrate up to. But then there is a story after that, which is the true ending to the book. And there's also a prologue story that occurs before the very first Dreamscape. Those will be exclusive to the book. But again, more on this Monday or Tuesday. Returning to Dreamscape on Saturday. Just wanted to go ahead and let you know that the book is live. So, how's everybody else doing this morning? That's what I woke up to. There's nothing like putting in months and months and months of work on something, submitting it for approval, and it gets approved. Like, that's I don't know. It's a good feeling.
This has nothing to do with books, but yesterday, Shaq went into a jewelry store, and this guy was trying to put a payment on his engagement ring for his girlfriend, and he went in and he paid for the whole thing.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Shaq.
I think that's like pretty freaking cool.
It is, but if I was that guy, I don't know.
I mean, that was like out of nowhere. He just bought like a $2,000
but the
engagement
whole
ring.
point of the engagement ring is for you to put in the effort to save up the money to buy it.
I know, but he saw this guy was struggling. He's a hardworking guy. He's only getting like 32 hours a week. I don't know how that's possible with the job market.
That's still the equivalent of Shaq being engaged to the lady instead of just saying.
He was just trying to do a nice thing.
It is a very nice thing. It is. I was making a joke out of it. I probably shouldn't have. Bad Sabian. Bad llama.
Bad llama. I watched The Emperor's New Groove way more than you do. That's a good movie.
It is.
It's funny. That's only because David Spade plays the llama. I want to know when they're coming out with this new Dune movie, so I may look upon it and then get a bucket and throw up. I'm afraid how that's going to come out. They're going to destroy it.
Yeah, probably.
In Dune, there's 6 books. In Children of Dune, there's 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the very first Dune was like an hour and some odd long, and that was made like in the 80s or something.
I liked that movie.
And then the 2000 Dune goes way more along with the books. That's why it's so long.
It's good too, but I liked the original
I liked
movie.
Children of Dune because it followed the books. And yes, I know that is long.
Yeah, well, it is Sunday morning casual coffee bath, so that happens as well. Plus, it's 11 o'clock. This is probably closer to the post-fishing editions I'll be doing shortly. Especially once June hits, you're going to see Blood and Beans from like June through September.
You could fish right now.
Coming at like not for bass.
You can still go out and go fishing right now, though. We're good until June. That's when we have to re-up.
I know, but I don't really want to go out kayaking until pickerel.
No, you don't want to go out and get wet.
No, that's still not it.
Water.
You're wrong. That's still not it. Why do I not want to go fishing until the fish are in season?
Because you can then fish all.
What do I do with the fish?
You eat the fish.
I eat the fish.
We eat the fish. Yes. Thank you. It's put all of us in the group.
Well, we eat the fish, and
which
there's
is
no
funny,
point in going out and fishing.
That saves us actually a lot of money during the summer,
especially if I'm doing a really good job fishing.
It saves us a lot of money. I wish your father would freaking teach me how to hunt. I promise I won't drink.
Well, anyways, pike and pickerel season don't start until May, so I'm gonna go out then and go fishing for pickerel. Yeah. But any bass I catch, I gotta throw back because it's not bass season until the middle of June.
Not bass season. Only at your father's pond.
So basically, you'll see a few later post-fishing editions of Blood and Beans
when we go camping
during May. But like once the middle to end of June hits, you'll see like almost every weekend.
When you go camping, you should take a picture of some of those sunnies that you pull out of that pond because now they're probably even bigger. If they're like.
I take pictures of everything.
As big as your foot now. And sunnies aren't supposed to get that big. I don't like a bumping into me. You're swimming along and boom.
Sunnies don't bump into you.
Well, what's ever bumping into bass. I don't like it. Well, tell them to go away.
Bass bump into things when they're spawning.
Yeah, well, they don't like getting kicked back either.
Which is why bass season doesn't open until the third weekend in June.
I hope Larry the llama.
That's when the bass are done spawning.
I hope Larry the llama made it through the winter. My floaty. I have a floaty. It's Larry the llama. Yes, I got it out of the child section.
Doesn't work anymore. I will get you another freaking llama.
You will not be able to find one of them.
Okay, yeah. I'll never find another llama blow-up tube.
Not that cheap. If we got that, the Family Dollar. You're gonna have to go to the pool store.
I'll go on Amazon and order you one for $5.
Here.
The internet is a wonderful thing.
I love my llama. And it's got that big doughy eyes. It's awesome, and I fit in it so well. What?
It's for children.
Yeah. Well, I'm the size of a child. I'm not saying I am a child, but I fit into a suitcase. It's good to be small sometimes.
Low center of gravity.
No, it's called tiny ass.
Well, I don't really care about that. I just like my low center of gravity.
That's how I'm able to sit
Yeah,
in it.
llama drama.
Dude, you should look up that song. That song is hilarious. My daughter Sabrina introduced me to it. It's funny.
Anyways, this is literally llama drama. Don't need your llama drama.
I like my llama.
Don't need your llama drama. I'll just get you another llama.
There won't be anything else like Larry.
Just put a hat on it and name it Carl. Now that sounds like something Shiloh would say.
Yeah.
She named the cupcake in FNAF Carl.
She
no,
names
sir.
Everything.
We have no more Carls for sale. You cannot buy a Carl today.
And it's sad that we know what she's talking about too, from the other room.
Yeah, she's
You're using the good tobacco. You're supposed to use that one.
I'm sorry.
I can't roll that one.
This is what my mornings are like.
I can't roll dust. Actually, I'll just put those two bags together.
I woke up this morning to The Mandalorian being on. Got to say.
And coffee.
And coffee. And breakfast.
And breakfast.
Eggs and bacon.
Thank you.
Like, from the very first thing, was Java
jumping on you,
attacking me, and opened my eyes to The Mandalorian. So, that worked. I like Mando. Hungry for hands?
No, I made scrambled eggs and bacon. Sorry. Hands are next week if you'd like to join us.
Now that's finger food.
Believe it or not, when witches have hands in a jar, they're called a hand of glory. They're used in many different things. No, not the dirty thing. Anybody that is thinking about a dirty thing right now.
That would be an absolutely disgusting thing to use a pickled hand for.
A pickled hand embalmed.
Which is basically pickled. It's just human pickled.
Remember when she did... Oh, that's potent. That was funny. If y'all haven't seen The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Netflix, I highly recommend it. I know it sounds tweeny and teeny boppers, but it's funny.
It can be. It's a decent show.
And it actually has its merits. It actually follows some witch lore, angry witch lore, which I don't agree with, but some of it does take some truth.
Mm-hmm. Which is another thing. I'll give it to its credit, though I will not recommend the ending. Just saying. They actually finished the series now. It's over. And ending was absolutely stupid.
Well, yeah. I admit that.
It made this natural ending seem satisfying.
Supernatural ending. I cried. I did. I cried.
Ain't gonna lie. That bothered me for like a week.
Day too. I cried the next day.
I was off for like a week. Like something just wasn't right, man.
Yeah.
I felt off for like a week.
I couldn't watch the season. I couldn't even put the seasons on the Netflix.
But I've already told you the best way to bring it back. I've outlined it a million times. I'm just saying, it's possible. What's with hats?
I'm hung.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
I do not know llamas with hats, so I will have to go ahead and, look that up.
Llamas normally don't like to wear hats.
I'm sorry. Poor llamas. I love hats.
Diane and her llamas. Oh my God. I so want to go and find her, that big llama that we saw.
All right. I'll check it out for sure. Thank you for the offhanded suggestion.
And I'll
mixed in with a running gag, which, by the way, was the first meme. Just saying.
We'll have to tell Diane to check that out too.
Okay. Yeah.
Because she'll think it's funny. Anything with a llama in it is funny to her.
Yeah, well, we'll just make sure it's about llamas.
Yes. Obviously, we will share it before we share it with my stepmother.
Well, I trust Luke. And Wrath. And Twisted. See what I did there? You didn't see anything.
I gotta call her and not sound greedy and ask her when she mailed out your card. It still hasn't come.
So, the other weekend, we just discovered that we have access to HBO Max because we paid for it. We just never use it.
I can't get Kong Godzilla off my phone. It's got to come off the freaking TV, and I've been dying to watch it freaking again. Okay. I want to watch it again.
Okay.
I need.
But I'm looking, and there's like all these horror movies on HBO Max that are fantastic.
I already put on American Werewolf in London for you.
I know that you already put on American Werewolf in London.
You woke up to that once.
I know.
I do these things on purpose to get him up.
My very first horror movie was An American Werewolf in London. I was like 3 years old.
That's so funny.
That's fantastic. It's a really good movie.
Never made you want to go to London. Not that
I
age.
wasn't
anyway.
afraid to go to London. I was afraid to go to sleep.
See,
I was 3.
my very first one was Jaws, and I am proud to say I was not afraid to go in the pool.
Yeah, but how old were you?
4.
Okay. Hard to buy it, but I'll buy it. And they got Amityville Horror.
Do you want me to start talking to my mother again? Because she could prove it.
Your mother will agree and disagree with whatever suits her at the moment.
No, that's when she's all liquored up.
It doesn't matter. Whatever falls out of that woman's face cannot be trusted.
It's because she's evil reincarnate. Why do you think I disowned her?
Anyway.
Amityville Horror?
Amityville Horror.
Yeah, the house has been torn down because of so much tourist activity.
Good morning, Psychosis. Yeah, I heard that.
It was such, and it caused such congestion that they tore it down. They rebuilt a house there that does not look anything like it.
It caused so much congestion, like tourism coming to see the house.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And everybody that tried to move in there, obviously, no, it was not haunted. Okay, people? It was just a movie.
You know, the same thing happened to Burkittsville, Maryland.
Yes, I know.
When they came out with the Blair Witch Project, it got flooded with tourism.
And I think that lady on there, when in the second one, I believe her. She doesn't leave her house without a good nightgown and makeup on. I believe that. Like, for that town. I bet you, a lot of people are like that now there.
Yeah.
Making sure they don't go out in their boxers to take
The funny thing is, I still would
caper.
like to go to Burkittsville, Maryland and go camping.
You can't.
Well, no. Not allowed and can't are 2 different things.
No, I looked it up. If you're caught camping, it's a literal $5,000 fine.
That's if you get caught.
Honey, no.
You don't have to be stupid.
Oh my God.
And listen, they can't stop you from camping in a national forest. Did you know that?
Yes, I know that. You told me that all the time.
So we'll just find the
close.
I guarantee you there's national. Here, let's look it up. I'm looking it up right now. I want to see if this is possible.
Oh my God. Do I have enough weed for this? Okay. Yes, I do.
Okay. So.
Oh.
National Forest map. Wow. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot for Maryland, but there's some. This map is not very interactive. It says it's interactive, but it's not appearing very interactive. That's mean.
I've seen all the Amityville Horror movies. The new one I did not like. I did not like the new one. Don't know why. It just wasn't a big fan. Now that is a movie though. The original kind of creeped me out. It didn't scare me. It creeped me out. And I first saw that when I was 8. That pig in the window, man. The eyes.
So wait, is it Maryland or Maine? I thought it was Maryland. Is it Maine?
I thought it was Burkittsville, Maine.
Nope, it's Maryland. No, Maryland's small.
And expensive.
Oh, look at that. And there's National Forest right here. Hickory Point Natural
I'm not
Area.
going there with that white sage.
Just saying.
I'm not.
Hickory Point Natural Area. I think you're allowed to camp there.
I'm not going without my sage.
I'd have to go ahead and take...
If you're trying to plan out a trip now, I'm going to hit you. It's like, seriously?
All I'm saying is that it's possible. I'm just saying, if you want to go...
You don't need to hear people die on Blood and Beans this morning. If you hear a big dong, it's the frying pan hitting him in the back of the head. Just letting you know.
The time we snuck into Burkittsville, Maryland. We'll make it a series.
I don't have night vision. I can't see in the dark. I'll run into a fucking tree.
Hold on to me. You'd be fine.
Yeah, follow you. I've done that before. You ran me into a tree.
I didn't run you into a tree.
Yeah, you said, hold my hand. You said, here, honey, hold my hand. And then there was the tree.
I've never run. You think you're thinking of Sabrina.
No, Sabrina just let me fall off a cliff.
Sabrina pushed you.
I know, because she thought I was going to bring her down with me, and I wasn't. I was just very drunk. And she literally pushed me off the bank. And you know what? I did not spill my beer. I landed flat on my back. That hurt like fucking, but I did not spill one fucking drop.
See, you've survived Locust Lake. Now it's time for Burkittsville, Maryland.
Locust Lake.
Or what about Ludlow, Pennsylvania?
Every time we come home from camping, I have to go to urgent care.
What about Ludlow, Pennsylvania?
We go there?
We can, I think. It's an actual place.
Where have we been?
Maps.
Oh, Jabba's.
Is there any areas near here? Looks like it's all green.
Jabba's in his cat bed.
I think it is. Oh. It's actually in a national forest. Right smack dab in the center.
Of course.
That's
again,
epic.
Sage.
You know why, right? That's where Pet Cemetery takes place.
Sage. Lots of sage. Lots and lots of sage.
I always wanted to go camping there, too.
Not until I get my trip up to Maine.
Shoot a squirrel and bury it in the ground. See if it comes back to life.
Are you an asshole? Or is it just that early for you? What can I hit you with? There must be something around
Okay,
here.
squash an insect and bury it and see if it comes back to life.
No, I don't want some mean-ass mosquito coming to get my ass.
Mean-ass mosquito. Bzzz, dead is better. Bzzz.
They're already spreading malaria.
Morning, PA. How are you? So, okay, there's already spreading malaria. So the zombie virus, you know, that's fine. Just tack that on, you know.
28 days later. See, though, this is how we keep dumbasses, though, out of the woods.
No, I keep dumbasses out of the woods when people say, I don't go to the woods. The woods are scary. And I tell them, yep. They are. They're absolutely terrifying. You should not go to the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another one on HBO Max that I like.
What?
The Day of the Dead. The original Day of the Dead.
I'm sorry. I'm zombied out. Even the good ones.
That's back when zombies were good.
Ouch. Like I just said, I'm zombied
Practical
out.
effects and latex and putrefied organs that were left in a non-running refrigerator all
movies
weekend.
Have we watched?
I don't know. All of them.
No.
Yes. Good morning, all. I hope you are all well. Sitting here at my coffee, talking some horror and various other topics with my wife, such as camping in places where we should not probably be camping, and we're looking at movies that are on HBO Max. Maybe getting a movie suggestion for tonight. Just saying, you know.
Kong versus Godzilla.
No, we just watched that last weekend.
I know, but I
I don't
want
wanna
to
watch it
it
again.
again.
No.
I don't know what's on. You got to see what's on that we can stream to the TV. Because they have different shit
The
that you can stream to the TV from the
Exorcist.
computer.
The Hills Have Eyes.
No. No. Thank you. I'm good on the rate.
I've seen it many times. Jaws is on.
I know.
I bet you'd be down to watch that.
I can't find my t-shirt.
Misery's a great movie. Oh, no worries, PA. It's totally fine, man. I've had a wicked busy week. Let's see. The eyes have hills. Maybe they do. If you might want to get that looked at, though.
Yeah.
Good morning, Manny. How's it going, man? Has been a while. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. That's a good movie.
That's an awesome movie. Yes.
It's the original Night of the Living Dead.
Yay, more zombies.
Black and white. The original. It's where they all
They're
came
coming
from.
to get you, Barbara.
Yes. With Judith O'Day.
Look at that. Who knows?
This is a lovely old lady now, by the way.
Jubilee, I'm so proud of you.
I am very proud of you.
Hey.
Good job with the reference, but you should know that. I got to meet Barbara. The woman who played her, Judith O'Day. She's still going to conventions. Like, that's pretty cool. On the Shrek movies, to tell you the truth,
I
Manny,
like the first one.
I'm going to be honest here. I've never seen any Shrek movie all the way through.
Okay. He can shut up now. I have seen the first Shrek movie about 13 times. I loved it each and every time I've seen it. Not too big of a fan of the second one, but I would recommend the first one to somebody. There you go. Now you can talk.
No, I don't care.
You don't know about
Shrek?
Shrek.
Yep, you're right. I don't.
But you are like Shrek because you are like an onion. You have many layers. But you shower more. And not in mud.
Wrath is upset with you. He says Shrek 2 is the best one.
It's okay, my child. You can think whatever you want.
I see. I can't comment. I can't. I love both John Candy and Chris Farley.
Of course.
Still. Absolutely.
I grew up.
I'm an 80s. Yeah, I'm an 80s kid. Like,
yeah.
Those were the funny people of my time.
Yes.
Well, Chris Farley was more 90s.
Yeah, but still, he was there with us growing up.
Well, yeah, through teenage years.
Yeah, but still, he's an icon of our life.
Yeah, I've heard that about Shrek 3. That is no good.
Yeah, no. It's a no go. I like if you guys have ever seen Night at the Museums, any of them, I like all three, the trilogies, or the trilogy.
I like those movies.
They're hilarious.
They are very funny.
The one at the Smithsonian when he goes in.
I can't watch them over and over like you do.
That's how you know what I do? After I watch something, okay, and I go back and I rewatch it and I rewatch it and I rewatch it, I find different things I've missed each time. Like now.
So you mean like
no, listen.
So you mean like every time I go back and watch the Friday the 13th movies?
Yes, I was actually using that as an example. Now be quiet. Now in Freddy versus Jason. You know how the guy with the glow sticks gets taken and thrown?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you watch it in HD, you can actually see the wire on him.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, that's something I never picked up before until I saw it on the HD TV.
Oh.
Like, and also like in the movie Blow, where in the background they have a complete camera screw up where you can see them moving, and obviously edit didn't see it, but you gotta watch it like really close because he's right behind who's he was it? I forgot his name.
Well, that's specific, but sure. Well, I know what you mean. Like, I'll go back through and I'll watch the movies and I'll notice things and continuity things. Like, how many times did I watch Jason X and Freddy versus Jason before I realized that there's a very big continuity thing mixed in between the two of them with his fingers. In Jason X, which technically came out first, Jason, when he wakes up on the table on the spaceship, you see like his human-looking fingers
moving.
They're not, and they're like sticking out of his gloves, which are like driving gloves. They're like cut off at the knuckle, and it doesn't explain why. Well, when
did he like regenerate his fingers?
Yeah,
like,
or is he just wearing driving gloves type gloves, and they got his hands wrong? Hand? They actually explain it. And they said he regenerates, obviously, in Jason X, but they explain what happens in Freddy versus Jason if you really flipped the two movies around. Instead of looking at when they came out, look at them chronologically. I'm actually very surprised that New Line Cinema paid this close attention to the continuity between these two movies. But when Freddy is on the docks fighting Jason, when Jason's attacking him with his machete, he reaches up with his glove and he slices off his fingers and makes him drop the machete. And then in the next movie, in chronological order, Jason has brand new fingers sticking out of gloves that are cut off at the knuckles. Which, again, and those movies came out in reverse. Jason X came out first, but they did start working on the script for Freddy versus Jason before they came out with Jason X. Yep. So that's why. And I'm just very surprised that New Line like paid that close to the continuity between the two because of so many other things that they didn't pay attention to. But at least that's kind of cool. So yeah, you do notice more stuff. Yes, I remember the remakes of Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th remake was.
We shall not speak of it. We shall not speak of it. It is blasphemy.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, no, Jason? That's okay. I was saying about Nightmare
Friday the 13th remake, I actually...
Stupendous.
There were parts of it I didn't like. See, that's the thing that I didn't like. Well, we'll just get that. The main thing that I didn't like was...
That's a running gag in our house, too.
Was the over-the-top sex scene. They even said in the interviews, well, because Friday the 13th was so over-the-top with their sex scenes and stuff, we just wanted to go way over the top, but... If you really, and I've made my family go back and watch all the movies with me, and if you really go back and watch the movies, there's not that many sex scenes. There really isn't, and there's even less nudity. They really were pretty tame. Paramount and movie critics were just really hard on them. Were really hard on Paramount because Paramount was known for being a much classier type of movie production company. So they took a lot of heat for producing the Friday the 13th. But they weren't that sexually explicit. So like some of that stuff they got wrong.
The
but
innuendo was
the
there.
part where Jason's mother's head got chopped off in the very beginning of the movie, and then they moved into the people camping, and Jason had the sack over his head, and then he finds the mask in that barn type thing, and then he crashes a party by the lake. If you look at all those, that's all four of the first movies. It's the first four movies all wrapped into one film. That's something I really did appreciate. As far as Jason goes, I didn't appreciate the whole tunnel system underneath Camp Crystal Lake. I wasn't really buying that. It was
kind of interesting. I mean,
that I think could have done without. I could have done without the whole tunnel system. There was some stuff like that. The director's cut, seeing the sad moment of Jason while he's grinding his machete. There was some things that I didn't like. The aspect of like Rambo human Jason, that I was okay with. Because it's a new Jason. That's a Jason you haven't seen yet.
Then you have to understand why why he's done these tunnels, why he's sad sharpening
Again,
his blade. This is a whole nother Jason movie. It's not
you can be
following
okay with it.
your box set. It's going.
Actually, it's part of the box set.
It's like Animaniacs. Reuse, redo, reboot.
Anyways, I wasn't fond of the whole tunnel system in Rambo Jason. I'm still not. I don't care if that part's new or not.
I thought it was neat.
Well, but the other
the alarm
aspect, the
system.
humanized Rambo Jason running through the woods using bows and arrows and stuff like that I was cool with. That's a Jason we really haven't seen before, because in the originals, Jason was a monster first. In the first 4, he wasn't Rambo, he was a monster. Then Tommy Jarvis killed him in part 4, and when he came back in part 6, he was a zombie monster. And then he was a zombie monster until he went to hell. And then when he came back from hell, he was a demonic zombie monster. And then after he went to space, he became a cyborg. It was a cybernetic demonic zombie monster. But he started off as a monster. Never in there was there humanized Jason, not once. So that aspect I kind of appreciated, and I appreciated a lot of the homages. I liked what they tried to do. So by looking at it in that respect, there's a lot of other things that I can get over, and the movie was okay. As far as the Nightmare on Elm Street remake goes,
oh my God, no!
I have much less to say about that.
I was so disgusted. I was like I was bitching through the whole fucking movie. I was like, I cannot believe they got this guy to fucking do it. Even Robert Englund was like, what the fuck? He did. He did an interview, and that's what he said. He was like, what the fuck did they do to me?
That movie was so bad that Doughboy wrote a sequel himself to the movie just to try and make the remake better.
Yeah. Robert Englund is actually ready to step back in and to do a whole nother.
But then
Nightmare on Elm Street.
But then that brings back the old timeline, and that shouldn't be old timeline. It's got to be new timeline, separate universe. Leave the old ones alone. Leave them alone now.
Okay, but make him a better Freddy. I mean, those one-liners. Oh my God, were like so bad.
Now excited for the Halloween Kills movie. Honestly, I'm more excited for Candyman. Halloween Kills, like the new Halloween movie. First off, I'm not too sure how I feel about movies saying this is a sequel to the original. So all the other sequels take place in a separate timeline. And I think I discussed this last weekend too. But basically, if it takes place in a new timeline, it's kind of like saying your sequels weren't good enough. So that kind of bothers me. It's like, why are you sidestepping these awesome movies? But it also at the same time puts everything in a different timeline. So it leaves that old timeline completely alone. So that I guess I'm kind of cool with. The new Halloween movie that came out in 2018, I didn't like the fact that they made it. Again, I like psychological horror, but Michael's not psychological. Michael is a slasher. Okay.
Yes.
And the fact that now, like, I can't remember. I think it was Dr. Loomis himself. Maybe it was the cop. I can't remember off the top of my head. But basically, is like, oh, so this is how it feels, and he ends up killing the guy, and but then Michael kills him again. But basically, they're saying like this Halloween curse, Michael Myers doesn't have to be Michael Myers, which is kind of stepping back into the realm of Halloween 3, the Season of the Witch. And it demystifies the boogeyman. And I don't like that. The Halloween movies are about the boogeyman, and these two new ones, they're not about the boogeyman. They're about a real life psychological issue. And I'm not sure how I really like it, but I mean, I'll go watch it for sure. Like, I'm interested. But yeah, I'm gonna read some more comments. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up on these. I have not heard of Dead Meat. But I'll make sure I definitely
Midnight Meat Train.
Make sure I that's a good movie, by the way. But yeah, I'll check it out.
We've seen that.
Cybernetic zombie monster. Yes, that's what he is. That's what he is.
It actually looked the costume that they made him actually looked really neat. I thought
Friday the 13th Part 5: A New Beginning. I like it. I like it. Did you know that it was directed by a porn director? That's fact.
I find that funny.
That's
too.
actually I find that very funny.
It's funny.
But the reason why I like it, yeah, it wasn't Jason in it. But it still had flashes of Jason. Jason was still in Tommy's mind, and yes, it did allude to the curse of Jason passing on to another, much like the thing that I like about the new Halloween movies coming out. But the reason why I can accept it now, if that's the way the series went for the rest of the Friday the 13th, is that curse of Jason just went from the next person. No, I wouldn't like the Friday the 13th as much as I do, maybe at all. But the fact that was one movie and then it turned around and said, nah, we're just going to bring Jason back from the grave. Like, okay, I can accept it then as a movie in the storyline. It still fits with the continuity. The kill scenes are absolutely fantastic. And like I said, it's still got Jason in it. He's still a nightmare in Tommy's mind. And that to me was always the scariest part of that movie, is with that figment Jason standing behind Tommy. He turns around and it's not there. That always got me as a kid. So I actually liked that movie. It's not my favorite Friday the 13th movie, but it's among my favorites. Like, I love them all. So yeah, I like part 5.
Part 7 is actually his most partial.
No, that's my favorite style of Jason. Is part 7 Jason, is the zombie Jason.
We have him in our game room.
Yep, we do.
Shiloh grew up with him, hugging him.
I think I might have seen the movie Dead Meat, possibly. Yeah, that's right. It was a different doctor, but yes, Rath's right. It wasn't Dr. Loomis, but it was his doctor, and and that again, I wasn't fond of that. Good morning, Paul. How are you, man? Happy Sunday.
I liked the Mortal Kombat movie.
I did not.
Shut up.
I loved the games. I did not like the movie.
I liked them both. I liked the first one. I was impartial kind of to the second one because they changed who Raiden was. Personally, I like Christopher Lambert. I'm a big Highlander fan. Very big Highlander fan. I've seen all the movies. I've seen the show. But yeah, the Mortal Kombat movies are cool. They're coming out. They're supposed to be coming out, I've heard, with a new one. So I'm very excited to see that.
Yeah, the new one looks good. You seen the trailer for it
yet? No, I haven't seen the trailer for it yet. I couldn't find it.
I mustn't know. I'll put it on low here.
If it yells Mortal Kombat, I might yell with it. I'm just warning you people right now.
I'll try and keep the volume down so we can still talk.
Just kidding.
No, I'm just...
I got the windows open. I'm not going to scream Mortal Kombat. Although we were... a couple years ago, me and Shiloh screaming Banzai, at the Tilt-A-Whirl.
There we go. That down.
Oh, our Easter was good. We went out to eat.
Yes, thank you for asking. Hope you had a good Easter as well.
Some fuzzy bunny came in and hid some dyed eggs for Shiloh. It was kind of neat. Oh, watching the trailer. Oh, that's... yeah, that's... oh, bye, Jax. Okay.
It's a little bit more... it's a little bit more gritty of a Mortal Kombat movie, obviously.
Well, oh, what is that mark of?
It's the dragon.
Oh.
That's Liu Kang.
That's Liu Kang now? Liu Kang is supposed to have long hair.
In this one, he doesn't. Very glad to hear that, Manny. I'm glad you had a good Easter as well.
Yeah, asked the 11-year-old if she wanted a basket from the bunny or if she just wanted money. Sadly, she chose money.
She just wanted money.
She's grown up. Oh, that actually looks good. April 16th. I have to mark that on the calendar. I have to march that on the calendar.
Okay,
yep.
no?
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's Jax. That looks like Raiden. Oh, see?
That's because it's Raiden.
It's Raiden. See, I know the characters.
You're getting Pockets' reaction right here.
You know, I was good at the game Mortal Kombat for the Super Nintendo until I started playing with you. I used to kick my sister's ass.
I started playing.
Well, I used to kick my sister's ass like all the time. Oh, look at what Sub-Zero is doing. That's
Scorpion.
not good. Are they still
Nope.
they're enemies
Nope.
in this?
Huh?
They're not obeying anything. Oh dear. Oh. By the way, Scorpion is my favorite.
In mine is Sub-Zero,
I think,
which is actually kind of funny.
And it's funny because I'm a Scorpio. But I do like Liu Kang.
Fatality. He's got the beating heart in his hand.
That's going to be on HBO Max.
So, okay. So Pockets has seen the Mortal Kombat trailer for the new movie. And you just look excited.
Of course I am. Mortal Kombat is awesome. Yeah, I love Mortal Kombat.
So.
I mean, that's like, again, my childhood right there.
I know.
Childhood reborn. Oh.
I figured you'd be happy to know that there was a new one coming out. I thought you'd seen the trailer for it.
Mm-mm.
It looks okay.
No, I'm on like
especially the old ones. I'm also pretty decent. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct, I like that.
For the Super Nintendo.
I think you cheat. I swear to God, I was good until I played him. I swear to God. And then I just fucking lost all the fucking time.
I'm okay at Smash. I'm not like, as good at Smash as I am the other ones.
I've never played that.
I can Smash.
No, I've never played that. I wanted to, but I've never played it.
Oh, we can play Smash whenever. We can Smash. I've played a bunch of Batman games. I played all the original Nintendo ones. I wasn't that great at them. But I played them.
Lego one?
I played Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo. Never beat it. It wasn't because it was like super hard. I just couldn't really get into it as well as some other games out for the system. I played. Let's see.
Didn't we have a Lego one?
Yep, there was a Lego Batman. We played that. We beat that. There was a Batman game for the GameCube. I loved that game. Played through that and beat that. And I've played Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Batman Arkham City. I've played it. I didn't beat it. It got confusing. And it was also around the same time that I got that around the same time that I got Breath of the Wild, and I kind of spent
Breath of the Wild always overtakes anything.
With Breath of the Wild,
Zelda, trumps.
Super Nintendo is my infinite.
It's like a chipper.
That is my favorite console of all time. Is the Super Nintendo. So, in fact, Secret of Mana, I have 2 pillows on my bed, thanks to my wife, who got them for me for Christmas, that are the Secret of Mana, like the title screen, the forest backdrop with the little people standing on the log, staring at the big mana tree.
That was 2 Christmases ago.
I know, I'm just saying. But, so, Secret of Mana is my favorite game of all time. If anybody ever asks what's Sabian's favorite game, it's Secret of Mana for the Super Nintendo. I absolutely love that game. I've played it. I can play it and beat it in one day.
Have we seen the Tim Burton Batman movies?
I think so. Yeah, of course we have. Batman, Batman Returns, Batman and Robin, and then Batman Forever.
Oh yeah, I like them.
And it's actually those ones weren't Tim Burton. The first 2 were Batman and Batman Returns. And Batman Returns is my favorite Batman movie.
Honestly, I like the original Batman.
The original Batman was Adam West.
Michael. No, I'm talking about
with shark repellent.
Mark.
Holy shark repellent Batman.
I'm talking about Michael Keaton. And
you ever see that episode? Robin, hand me the shark repellent. He's beating sharks on his leg. He's hanging off a helicopter. He's trying to beat the shark off his leg.
Yeah.
Robin throws a candle and he's like, "No, this is barracuda repellent." I said shark
I
repellent.
swear to God.
Like, oh, good. There's a difference between barracuda and shark repellent.
I know. I swear to God, playing that for so long made him crazy.
The old Batman shows were the best.
I'm talking about the movie, you know, Michael Keaton and
Michael Keaton was the best
Jack
Batman.
Nicholson.
I'm sorry, hands down, Michael Keaton was the best Batman.
Yep.
I absolutely love his Batman because he was nuts.
And Jack Nicholson was great. You ever see the Devil Dance?
The Tekken games were cool. Used to play Virtua Fighter in the arcade a lot. It was a good game.
I was like the only kid not allowed to go to the arcade.
I love arcades. I was right about to start taking you to arcades again too, because one opened up in the mall at Crossgates, and then the unknown virus of unspecified origins occurred, and they shut everything down.
I think this sucks.
It does, because they had arcades, and I was so looking forward to going to the arcade. I was like, yeah, this next month we're gonna like save up some money. I'm just gonna go to the arcade and we're gonna have some fun. It was gonna be a blast, and then everything happened, and no more arcade.
Even going to the casino is ridiculous.
Christian Bale was okay as Batman, but
yeah,
after seeing,
I did like his movies.
You have to understand is,
but
I love
it's
America.
not the ones we grew up with.
No, and I love American Psycho. I love that movie. I absolutely was great. The ATM says, "Feed me a kitten," or "Feed me a stray cat." Feed me a stray cat, and he puts the cat up to the ATM, puts a gun to its head. I'm sorry, but anyways, I just had to kill a lot of people. After seeing that movie so many times and loving that movie to death, and then he's Batman. Like, I couldn't get past the fact that
he went from bad guy to good guy.
Patrick Bateman was Batman. like, no, it doesn't work. So,
well, that's.
And Batman Begins was not a big fan of that.
I didn't mind it.
The Dark Knight was good. I liked that.
I
liked that one. The Dark Knight Rises was absolutely terrible. It sucked.
It was okay.
So out of those three movies, I liked one of them. And as far as him as Batman, better than Ben Affleck. Though a lot of people will argue that Ben Affleck does okay at being Batman. He actually is a good Batman. And
you know who think I'd make a good Batman?
I'm just not a big fan of Ben Affleck.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds makes a good Deadpool. He's too funny to be Batman. Batman's not funny. You can't be funny and be Batman.
Have you like really seen the credits for Deadpool?
Like, he is the only reason I like Detective Pikachu.
Like this production was made by a bunch of dumbasses. It's like I love that.
I liked Heath Ledger as the Joker. I did. I think he did a fantastic job.
Yes, he did, but he went too far.
He went too far with it.
And I know he was a method actor.
But my favorite Joker, Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson was the best Joker of all time, and he always will be.
I think that's because he was on so much drugs. I don't think that's actually stopped, really.
Gone.
But yeah, and I think
this town needs an enema.
It's kind of sad because I think Heath Ledger died well before his time. He was a really good actor. He was getting up there. I mean, I saw A Knight's Tale, and he was
too
great.
deep into the psyche of the Joker, and it really made the Joker more sinister than funny, which is not Joker. Joker's not really supposed to be overly sinister.
Yeah.
Supposed to be a lot of slaughter with laughter. Agreed, but not just laughing at torture.
Yeah.
And agony and chaos. Like chaos maybe, because chaos is funny. But everything else is I don't know. He did okay with it, but I just think Jack Nicholson just did a much better job.
Yeah.
Loved Jack Nicholson's Joker. Just loved it. I know, right? Refills. I got a pretty tall cup, and it's in my thermos cup, so it stays warm for like ever.
Because I'm awesome. it in the
You do.
thermoscope.
You do.
And I washed it out. It was gross.
So, but it has been just about an hour. I think I'm going to go ahead and log out of the stream. I'm going to get myself ready to go on a short hike. The rest of this week is going to be cloudy and nasty and rainy, and I think I could use a little bit of exercise. Pockets is huffing and standing up.
I'm in pain.
Well, we can talk about it when we get off the stream. So, absolutely love you guys. Thanks so much for stopping in this morning, having a cup of coffee and just hanging out with me and just, generally just conversing and, talking about some not so important topics, which is always a nice change. So, good morning, CJ. I was actually right about to close out of the stream. We are logging out, but I will cheers your good morning and raise my coffee to you, good sir. Good morning. We had some pretty decent moments in this, some pretty good back and forth. So if you want to go back and listen, you're more than welcome. I think you might enjoy it. Thank you very much, Infinite. And yes, Manny, we'll see you later. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping in. Really, can't thank you enough. This is always so much fun. Really enjoy this Sunday morning stream. It's a very relaxing, not stressful, and a good way, happy way to wake up in the morning. So, or almost early afternoon. Yeah. So
I tried to wake him up earlier. I did. With bacon.
Yes, with bacon.
It did not work. He was tired.
I was out. So okay. Well, guys, we will. I will see you later. Hope you have a fantastic Sunday, and we'll do this all again next weekend. Bye bye.